All right, we're going.
Oh shit.
No, that's a good way to start.
Cut the video. Okay, wait. I gotta put this stream off. Okay, so we're starting now.
Yeah, it's recording right now.
Clap to make sure the mics are working. All right. What's up? This is the officially long overdue Position 1 episode 2 of the podcast. So we got the boys here. We got the original members. Basti, Man, from the first one in the beautiful back living room or basement of Dylan right there. You can see those beautiful couches in the back.
My big ass pile of laundry.
AKA Super Love Shack 69. Bookings on weekends, $49 or 18 Wendy's coupon.
Did you guys know there's bathhouses in Winnipeg? How fucked is that?
Are you inviting me?
I mean, yeah.
It's just crazy. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a bathhouse on Notre Dame. That's fucked.
You coming through?
That's the real content there, boys.
Yeah.
The bathhouse. IRL in the bathhouse.
Hey,
I'll
coming through.
I don't think I can show it on stream, but I'll find that website if I can, and I'll show you guys. Someone got stabbed there a while ago. It's fucked, but anyways.
That's a good way. That's a good way to get us views. Yeah, they got stabbed there. Let's IRL, boys.
So are you telling me it's gonna be a 50-50 whether or not I get like HIV or if I get just like tetanus because I get stabbed?
They have one of those spinning wheels, man. You might just get
Cut the
tetanus
video.
like looking
Cut the
at.
video. All right. Okay. So basically, we're just gonna go through some questions. Asking everyone's just gonna kind of butt in, rebuttal, whatever.
Yeah.
Before we start, I just want to say shout out to Great Media. If you haven't seen that new banner that we made, it's on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook. Super sick. Mac Oakman made it for us, and we have the Great Media logo there. We're gonna do like a website. Yeah, check their website out. We'll link it in the description. I also want to talk about our Position 1 Heroes team. We're in the semifinals right now. So we play this week sometime. I'm not sure when, but if there's a stream of it, I'll put it in the description as well, or put the VOD in there. Also, Position 1, I don't think you guys even know this either. We're going to have a Position 1 high school League of Legends team. So I was talking to a teacher at Dakota through like a friend that plays on that team, and we're gonna throw our fucking logo on their Dakota Lancers jerseys and stuff like that, like me and Beau's old high school. So that'd be fucking really cool.
That'd be pretty dope, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna help them set up their stuff, and then see where that goes. I still kind of in the works, but last thing, we're just gonna talk about some videos that we have coming up. So we have. From me personally, I have the Japan vlog that'll be uploaded in 2 parts, so probably like 15 to 17 minutes each.
Yeah.
Just basically a bunch of vlogging. Nikki did a vlog, a bunch of vlogging videos on the plane, fucking wherever else. So that'll be uploaded. Mac's gonna edit that, and then Dylan, whatever stuff you have coming out.
Basically tonight we're uploading that Donkey Kong video. I think my audio's too low. 1 sec. Yeah, that Donkey Kong video is coming out probably tonight. And then we have that fucking where I just fucking hop into your TeamSpeak and ask you dumb fucking questions. We have that coming out. That one's done. That one's good to go. It's just whenever I feel like uploading it. And then I'm working on some other shit, older games. That'll be good to go. Yeah, I'll be good to go soon.
Yeah, I guess also I'll plug it now. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing an N64 tournament for Pokemon Stadium and for Mario Party 2. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna throw in like $40, and everyone that enters is gonna have 5. So we're gonna try to cap at like either 12 or 8 people, and we'll choose a day, and I'll just make a post on Facebook or something, or I'll tweet out something or some shit. Try to just get a bunch of people to come, and maybe like IRL, like stream it live or whatever. We'll figure something out for that, but. That's something else that's coming, but yeah. So we got fucking Big Daddy Beau here.
Yo, I've been actually planning out some recording videos for For Honor. I've been leaving some of my characters actually almost completely blank, or at least under the first rep. And so I've been planning out grind videos for those and trying to get footage for that. And I've been planning, since I've been maining Raider recently, I've been recording some tournaments that I've been going in, trying to rep up grinding there. But also been I've been trying to get primo motherfucking footage for my Raider gameplay. I'm almost there for my footage cap of what I actually want, and I've been playing around with it. It's really nice. And that is definitely gonna come out. It's gonna be these all hell because I am fucking. If anybody knows him, I'm gonna be the North American Flux. Just browner and with possible diabetes, but that's whatever.
We also have a lot of IRL stuff. Like Dylan got a shit ton of equipment.
I can show
So
it.
if you want to, yeah, show it. You could show that.
It's just like a 7. I'll go through it all, I guess, for whoever wants to do this, because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. So just keep that in mind while I tell you guys what I got. So it's like
probably just mimic like kind of like Ice Poseidon stuff. Just walk around, just talk to people, go to the restaurants, that kind of shit.
If you guys seen the red box camera, that shit's hardcore. That's like it's pretty much a borderline fucking camcorder. But like, we just got a Canon 7DD. I got second hand, which is nice. A nice cheap price.
That is juice.
You got the fucking Rode. The only bad thing about this camera, or two bad things, is it does the flip on the thing, which is nice, but it doesn't record in 4K, and the stock mic shit. So that's why I got this. Like it sounds.
Yeah, that's cool.
The mic's on.
That's a solid. That's a solid startup like setup.
No, that's a good startup though.
I was gonna get a drone too, but I thought I was going a little too hard.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to get put on some government watch list or something? Like,
yeah, and plus
start flying that shit around.
There's laws about that where you can't fly it. And
getting like permits and stuff, especially in like the parks, because we want to go do some stuff with JoJo, like going to like parks and like
actually
going and venture out and stuff. Like actually not just do stuff like just gaming wise, like actually doing shit, fucking like adventure out, do some. Yeah.
My uncle has a drone, and we were at my place in the backyard, and we were just flying it around and whatever, and it has a camera on it. We ended up flying it around just parts of my neighborhood, and there was a guy, and he ended up taking his gardening supplies and like fucking throwing it at it. He was like sketching hardcore, and no one else was like really too annoyed, but this one guy was like freaking out. He's like, "Get out of here!" And he like, I'm almost 1,000% sure he's like a drug dealer or just fucking has something sketchy, dead bodies in his yard.
That's.
No, it was amazing. I was just like, this guy's a Neanderthal, and I was troglodyte.
Gotta pull up these questions here. All right, so we'll start the podcast now. So the first, yeah, we're just going off. Let's just talk about random shit. So the first topic, I quoted it, or I named the title "Fuck Fortnite" because I absolutely despise Fortnite, Fortnite streamers, fucking whatever else you want to call about Fortnite. I absolutely hate Fortnite. I think it's fucking boring as piss. Like
I just don't understand the appeal. It's like I've played H1Z1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I played that game. What if anything? It's more cartoony. It's catered to fucking children. Like I don't know. It's really catered.
Well, you go and like you said, you go and watch a stream on Twitch, and it's literally like Ninja playing with like fucking D Eric fucking 12577, and he's like a 9-year-old kid, and he's like getting told to go to bed. Like I don't know. It's just like
that bothers me.
Having a pro scene in Fortnite when like
that
it seems like a game that's totally not like professional at all. It's just totally just for fun, right? It's not typical gamers.
I find that games like that can't be capped under a competitive edge due to the fact it's like too whimsical. It's too chance. It's not skill. Like I don't know. In my belief for like stuff like that, if you're gonna do something competitive, the only reason why it's competitive is because you gain the skill or trained for the skill of that game. Right? It just seems like if I can build 10 billion walls. Like, I don't know, that seems pretty ridiculous.
I hate that you have to ditch aiming so fucking often for building.
It doesn't fucking
and you hear a shot, like, you get so, like, it's I don't know what the word for it is. You get so scared. I don't know why I'm fucking holding this. That like to be honest,
You're gonna fucking eat it.
sponsored by Old Spice, by the way. But fucking yeah, like you're about to shoot, or you hear a shot, and your first instinct's to build a fucking box around you. What is going on? Like that's so annoying.
Also, like the new things that they have too, where you just throw that shit, like you throw that fucking ball, and you just have like this huge tower thing now.
I thought that was cool. I thought that
like,
was cool.
That's so lame though.
No,
It's
that's,
like
I don't know.
that's
I don't like
boring,
it.
dude. It's
It
like what
seems
every
easy.
like what all the pro players complain about is like to like the last final ring, like it goes down to like where it's this little
Nothing.
tiny beam, and you have to hold your fucking head inside of it.
I don't like
actually
that.
live.
There should
That's
just be
so
one.
stupid.
There should
Yeah,
be
it should
one.
a final big circle, and you just kill each other.
Unless people play like such pussies, who knows?
I think the people that got that right, even though it is a glitchy, kind of shitty game, is H1's King of the Kill. Personally,
Yeah, that was fun.
I think that was like really fun. They had the game mechanic right. They had the amount of people correct. They had like, you know, they had enough accessories and like, you know, gimmicks to the game where it wasn't boring, but it wasn't bullshit. Like,
yeah, it definitely got sewered because they didn't update it frequently enough. But it was definitely the most fun. Like I remember watching like Tyler1 stream himself playing H1Z1, like when he got banned from League, and that was actually like so fucking entertaining. Even though I didn't play the game, I like bought it down the road and I played it maybe 2 days, like maybe like an hour a day for like maybe 2 days, 3 days, and I was like, oh okay, this game's kind of fun. But then it just died, and then like PUBG and Fortnite came out. And like PUBG's kind of the same. It was good for a while there, and then it just started dying. So
I never even got into PUBG. I don't know. People told me about it. I was like, yeah.
Have you guys seen what they added now?
No,
No, I
what
haven't
are
seen
they?
They added a fucking shopping cart. So like
the Fortnite.
yeah, so one person pushes and another one hops in the fucking basket. That's the I just think that's dumb. I don't know.
It's
a gimmick.
Jetpacks. They added jetpacks to Fortnite, and it completely takes away the fucking whole point of building up high so that you don't get killed.
That's
Kinda,
true.
like, defeating the purpose.
I've seen some lit plays with like displacement though, like the impulse nade. I've seen some crazy combos with
Yeah,
that.
like to be fair, like I'm not shitting on the players. Like some of the players are actually crazy good, right? Like, you know, like as much as I hate Ninja or whatever, like he seems like he does pretty well playing Fortnite, whatever, good for him. But it's like you have so many good players in Fortnite. Like when you're actually playing it, it's like it literally comes off of who's getting the better guns right off the bat, and then it's like at the end, it's like they're all just fucking building up. They're all just building around each other. So then like, how the fuck do you end the game? They just build, and run around. Oh, there's a guy coming behind me. Build this little square here. It's like it just gets so boring.
I find it's like that's a game that I can maybe play twice, 3 times if I win once. At
Me and
max.
Dylan played it like when it first came out, and we're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this game's kind of fun." It seems like a game you just get drunk as shit, and you just jump in there and you just run around. Like that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. It's just total casual game. But then now, for like me, anyways, personally, the reason why I don't like it as much is just that reason, because it's so they're trying to make it so professional. They're trying to make it into an esport. It's like just
I don't
keep
think
it
they
the
should do
game
that.
the way as it is. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
it's just keep it. That game should be like fun game. Period. That's it.
No other battle royale that comes out should have building, for real.
I don't even think
Yeah,
they should
I
come
agree.
out with
I
another
think it's
fucking
useless.
battle royale. I'm sick of those.
there's so many though. There's like all the mobile ones and stuff now. Like they're
No,
all
there's
just trying to
so
copy.
many.
But-
I'm just sick
To
of
be
them.
fair though, the fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 4, that one that me and Dylan were talking about.
Yeah,
that one,
I can't
absolutely-
wait,
that one
actually.
looks cool.
I
That one
can't
looks
wait.
cool.
I think it might be a flop because of their track record's dog shit, but
Yeah,
like
yeah. To be fair,
I legitimately think I think that's gonna be a really good game.
yeah, being a PS4 guy too, like I'm gonna pre-order that game, and I'll probably stream that. Like
I don't want to
I don't know
buy
if
a
I'll stream it just directly off
console.
of PS4, but
I don't want to buy a fucking console, man.
yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I don't.
Well, I was actually debating whether or not I should get a PS4 or if I should just upgrade
I'm
my
gonna go buy a
PC.
Switch for sure, but like,
Yo, I want to.
I mean, for the new games, we'll talk about the new games later.
Fucking
so.
Joy-Con boys, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
Lick my bum, kid.
Best console. This is the best fucking console.
I'm telling
Not
you,
even
I'm
lying.
gonna buy one when the new games come out. But like, we'll talk about those topics later. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
when those new games that have been released so far, I'm definitely gonna buy one. But anything else for the Fortnite section? Anyways, want to say anything else?
If you play Fortnite,
Yeah, let's conclude.
your auntie probably hates you.
That's true. That's pretty true.
A+ from fucking Beau himself.
Do you have anything to say about it? I'm trying to think of my finishing statement here about Fortnite.
I have mine right now. I can tell you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I got mine. Go for it.
Fortnite is okay. I'm just gonna say it right now. Fortnite is boring, not fun to play. As someone who's played fucking League, Dota, all the like esports games, definitely should not be an esports game. Best fucking what do they call it? What is the title of Fortnite? Like what's the game category called?
Battle Royale? Is that what you mean?
Battle Royale. Best Battle Royale game goes to fucking H1Z. Prime. Done.
Minecraft Hunger Games. I gotta disagree, but Minecraft Hunger Games.
Okay. I don't think that counts as a battle royale.
I fucking played the shit out of that, but for me,
you want Pac-Man?
Pac-Man Battle Royale.
OG Battle Royale.
Oh, Bomberman 64 for the fucking.
Yo.
Is that considered battle royale?
It might be.
Any Mario Party 2 battle royale? There you go.
Bomberman with 100 people would be a straight shit show. Oh my fucking god.
That'd be crazy.
But for me, Fortnite, dying game, gonna be dead in 6 months. Fix your close game because it's dog shit. All you do is build and use a pump shotgun or 2 shotguns or 3 shotguns. The meta changes with numbers. It never changes actually. Like, oh, use a fucking semi-auto pistol. I don't know the fucking name for it. But it's just like, oh, instead of 1 shotgun, now you use fucking 5. And then you're just good to go. Like, yeah, like the meta just changes in numbers. Like, unless there's actual meta changes in the game, it's gonna become stale quick.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo, okay, final statement. Like any of those players right now who are the Fortnite players, like who are the fucking professional players, secure that bag, get that Skrilla when you can. It's a dying game, and you will live to be nothing.
I have to admit though, like Cloaksy, like the OG battle royale guy, he was like a streamer. He like streamed with like Mitch Jones, or he used to live with Mitch Jones and Trey Rex and shit. He's like the only guy that I've been like, all right, I'm glad he's doing well. He was like a small streamer, now he's like on FaZe or some shit, so like good for him. But anyways,
Cloaksy's dope, yeah.
Cloaksy, he's really cool, yeah. All right. Next topic. I guess kind of going into like, we were talking about how Fortnite is esports, like it definitely shouldn't be an esports title. Let's talk about Clash Royale, the mobile game, because that game is starting to heat up with fucking people picking up like Clash Royale professionals.
I was actually surprised when I started going on like just watching YouTube videos and then those advertisements started coming up.
Yeah.
I like was actually shocked. I'm like, this must be a prank. There's no way this is actually.
Yeah, like there's actually like if you guys ever gone to like esports earnings online, like it just shows who teams and players that have made the most money playing Fortnite. Sorry, not Fortnite. Fucking Clash Royale. There's some people making some fucking Skrilla playing this game too.
Really?
Which is kind of crazy because like it's. I'm just sounding like a Debbie Downer, but like mobile fucking esports games are so terrible. Like they're just so poorly made. Like
no, I don't.
They just seem so boring. Like honestly, who would want to go to like DreamHack or I don't know, like PAX, and it's like fucking Clash Royale top 4, fucking come and watch us, and they're just like on their phones, like,
hey guys,
like,
get
just
your
fucking...
androids.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's so lame, dude. I mean, I guess it takes skill and all that. It's like watching Hearthstone. Like I was a big Hearthstone guy. Fucking, I made money playing Hearthstone. Went to a lot of tournaments playing Hearthstone. Like traveled to play Hearthstone. And even that, like watching Hearthstone now as a person who doesn't play it, it's boring. Like it's just blatantly just fucking. It's just.
What's a card game? And plus they like fucking tossed out like cards every 2 years. I think that's fucking. Well, like the G&G ones, I'm fine with going. Those were completely RNG. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. But the rest of it, I don't know, man. They're just like, because G&G was their first expansion, they think that cards just become stale every 2 years. It's weird.
Yeah, but like, I guess Clash Royale's kind of that same like idea or like that same mentality, right? Where it's like, it's still strategic enough to be somewhat professional, but it just seems coming from like maybe I'm just like I said a Debbie Downer, but coming from my standpoint, it just doesn't seem very interesting to be professional in. And like it's not like it's like small teams that are picking up these players and like paying them probably salaries and stuff. It's like Complexity, like a big esports organization, Complexity, like TSM, like all these big organizations are actually picking up these guys and giving them probably a shit ton of money. How many endorsements they have? So.
I don't know. Like for as much for as much as I think that it's the stupidest shit ever, and you can never catch me being a fucking professional like mobile phone gamer.
I
You
can't
gotta
do it.
at some degree you have to respect. The fact that
Yeah.
they're getting paid, you have to respect the shit out of that.
But it's probably like minimum wage. It's a mobile esport game.
Yo, but
if they're getting picked
they
up by
get to-
teams though, like
but
they
man,
make
they
lots
get
of
to
money.
play
True.
a fucking
But
phone
yeah,
game
like you
for
can pick
money.
up, you can get picked up by an org. Like look at Smash Melee. Those guys make jack shit. I don't know, like just being honest, they don't make anything in Melee.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, they like majority of Melee players, unless you're like in the top like 16 or so that are like sponsored by big name orgs,
I guess
they're
don't even get picked
sponsored
up.
by like smaller companies. They still probably make a decent amount of money, like
Yeah.
probably making more than minimum wage or making more than like 15, 16 bucks an hour. So
I still respect the fact that they just actually they can do that, play on their phone and make enough money to make minimum wage.
Yeah.
yeah, like you can't
Like-
shit on them. It's just from me.
I would never do it. God no.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you'd never catch me alive.
Like
Fucking...
it just seems like you wouldn't
Hey
be like, oh, I
guys,
want to be a
ready?
Clash Royale pro, right? Like that would never be your first thought.
Does anybody have a phone charger?
Yeah, like
Pretty much. You need to be jacked up, like carrying a backpack, 6 fucking external batteries because your phone's like 3 years old, shit like that.
Yeah,
But-
it's just like how do you, like stereotypical esports man here, where it's like how do you fucking scrim? How do you sign up for tournaments? Like all that shit. It just seems like so weird because it's just like, oh, I'll
Mobile.
walk in and I'll be like, yo, I'm ready to go. I got my phone in hand. Let's fucking give her.
If anything, it's probably easier on mobile, like the
Yeah,
easiest to
that's-
organize, because you're just constantly on your fucking phone anyways, you see the notifications pop up.
Yeah, that's true. Anything else you want to say, Beau?
Personally, if you ever catch me being a mobile phone, I want you to cut my Achilles tendon so I can never walk again and break my thumb.
But you can really pursue it, man.
Yeah,
Can't
but,
walk anymore. You're just good
It's
to go.
shit. It's like it's
You
shitty.
have more
I wouldn't
time
do
in the
it,
hospital,
but,
Pretty much.
but like it's shitty. I respect whoever does it, but man, like, fuck you doing with your life.
I feel like people, like, for every game recently now, like, you hear about CS, where they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking 10-year pro player. But now, like, there's all these esport games coming out, and people are just rushing so fucking hard. It's kind of crazy. Like, look at all these Fortnite people that we didn't know about. They literally just fucking... They go hard at, like, 24 hours, 7 days a week, pretty much.
Yeah, well,
It's
it's
just
like
weird.
Ninja. He was kind of like a 5K, 6K streamer, and then he just bumps up to like fucking 100, 200, 500. Like, what the fuck?
He was a Halo veteran, though. Since
Yeah,
Halo
I
2.
know.
That's
what's
crazy.
Like, he was a Halo pro, and then he jumps to Fortnite, and he just gets good, and he makes crazy amounts of money.
I watched some of his Halo shit. It's actually crazy as fuck because I was playing Halo
Well, OG
online.
Halo was sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
OG Halo was
No,
unreal,
it's-
but
Now it's dog shit. Anyways.
now
Really
that's a
horrible
fucking
Halo.
Dan's
Yeah,
game
Bobby.
right there, boys. That's a Dan's game. Anyways, all right. Next topic. Okay,
Yeah.
so because we've been talking about streamers or personalities on
Oh,
YouTube
God.
content or Twitch or whatever, so be it.
Ooh, yeah.
What is something a community, a streamer, just general people, just content creators on? I guess we'll just go YouTube and Twitch that you guys. Give me 2 people that you are really liking, like, be it underrated or super huge, and give me 2 people that you just despise as streamers.
Real talk,
And
real
why? And why?
real
And why?
talk, real talk. We're no longer streaming on Twitch. We're only streaming on YouTube from now on. So if anyone's asking about the streams, We're on fucking YouTube now, because I'm not dealing with Twitch's bullshit. Anyways, who wants to go first?
Beau, you go.
Personally, my favorite is the illustrious God himself, the sexy, the wonderful. I'm a cutie pie. Picture him. Braid his hair for him.
Okay.
No, but he makes like a stupid amount. Honestly, I think I'm pretty like one. How the fuck does he have that girlfriend that he has? Like,
I don't.
That's why you like her, eh?
No. This is my whole thing. How did he must make so much fucking money because he looks like a monster. Like he's
Holy.
Okay.
Damn. I doing hard. That was a little hard.
We're gonna get the cops out on us.
That was a little hard.
Police boys.
Like he's super good at what he does. He's hilarious. I love watching him. But he can't look at himself in the mirror and be like, "Oh man, I'm fucking beautiful." Like no, you can't. Don't lie to you. Like you can't. I don't lie to myself. Goddamn. But he makes so much money for what he does.
He has some
He's
nice
actually
hair.
really good at the game.
He has
and
some nice
also
hair.
I think he's really fun. Personally, he has that quirky hard distance off comedy, the quiet where he knows where not to say shit, knows when to be cocky, knows when to be a dickhead. Like,
yeah,
he's good. The people I hate on Twitch, I would say, like, I just can't stand the overly. Like, I'm trying to figure out
I'm waiting. Here you go. We're waiting. Gentle words.
Gentle words.
We don't want to hit peace.
Like, so, flamboyant.
Spit it out.
Like, the guys who are, the hardcore streamers that play shitty mainstream games, and they're like, "Hey guys, my name's Dr. Deck, and are you ready for fucking fun time? Here playing this game in my stepmother's basement because I got kicked out of my wife's home."
So you're talking about Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tap Man, and who else? Just want to spit out some names.
I can't stand this shit. I'm done. I can't.
I think
You're
Tim's
not that person.
I think Tim's
Yeah,
I think
he's not bad. He's
I
just
can't
like
watch him
kinda,
often.
loud.
If you stream, if you podcast, whatever, obviously you're gonna put some flair, but you're not that person. Don't fucking be that. Hey, my name's fucking Super Virgin.
Like the good old days of YouTube when it was like, "What's up, y'all? It's fucking Keenan here." And today,
my god!
Look at Ali A. Fucking, you're back up to your old tricks, man. Fucking Bell MTS fucking shoving your fucking 13-inch.
Alright, rage Dylan, with that built-up emotion, is your most hated Twitch streamer?
Okay, I'm not gonna go most hated for. Well, I'll go most hated for one. I gotta think about that. But the saddest stream award goes to Serious Gaming on Twitch for sure, man. If you guys don't know who they are. Oh. Critical or Penguins on YouTube did a video about him. I reckon if you guys haven't seen that, I recommend watching that shit because yeah, that basically sums it up. It's a married couple and it's like the most miserable married couple. But it was like the first stream I watched because I didn't know what Twitch was in like 2012. And I watched them for a while, and it just got worse and worse, man. It was crazy.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
People. That guy was getting drunk or something, right?
Yeah, he still is. He still is. Serious
Gaming. He was like a drunk, and there was these videos of him like crying and like getting all pissed off and like smashing shit, right, on stream like a long time ago. You looking him up now, Beau?
Doesn't seem. Oh god.
I think they're streaming right now. Actually, I just looked him up. They're streaming.
I'm checking it. Yeah, they're streaming.
Oh, just to plug, guys. Before that, when I was talking about fucking Clash Royale, the highest rated player is named Sergio Ramos from Mexico, and he has made $150,000 playing Clash Royale. Just so you guys know.
Really?
Holy shit.
So far, that's on eSports. I think it's eSports Earnings. I think it's the website's called. Yeah, eSports Earnings.
What was it? Fuck. So that's one serious gaming. Next person that I don't like on Twitch. It's really hard. It's really hard to say right now. Fuck, man. I'll have to come back to that. Yeah, I'm like trying to think of this right now. I'm like,
okay, no, a stream that you like or an underrated stream that you want to
stream. Two streams. Hyphonics, rest in peace on Twitch. Rest in peace on YouTube. For at least a little bit. He got banned on YouTube too. Makes me fucking feels bad, man. So Hyphonics number 1. Number 2, Jake and Bake Live. Easily the best IRL streamer on Twitch.
You know what's funny?
Right
okay,
now.
so he was in Japan. He was in Japan when I was there, and I sent a tweet out to him like, I'm in Japan. If you're in my area, like I'd love to meet up. He didn't fucking message me. I'm actually.
Well, you just gotta snipe him. You gotta snipe him, man.
I was trying.
Yeah, be like, hey.
I literally was on his stream, like trying to look like, where the fuck is he? But I have no clue where I am. I'm just like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, people that have been there probably know better, but like.
Welcome to the.
Yeah, you gotta snipe him and be like, hey, nice to meet you, and just dip out.
Yeah,
give him a nice handshake.
I was trying to. It didn't work, man.
Next time, hire a private investigator. Give him a urine sample. Find him immediately.
Those are my top 2 for sure. Those are. I started watching Ice a little bit, but you know, Ice is Ice.
Yeah, you could just watch it on like YouTube. Like you could just watch his like his videos that he puts up.
I'm trying to figure out who I fucking hate on stream. I don't know who else. Honestly, it's just serious gaming is just definitely the saddest out of any Twitch stream. Like for sure, that's without a doubt.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
If you guys have a sadder stream, please link it down below. I kind of want to compare because I'm curious.
Yeah,
I'm curious how sad it can get on Twitch.
Everyone, let's get this comment section just fucking cancerous, alright?
Hashtag sad boys.
Tweet
Yeah.
fucking message the worst streamer, the one you most despise.
Who else?
Give me some sad boy hours.
I have two.
If Ali A
Two.
streams, I'll put him on the list of shittiest streamer, but I don't think he streams. Ali A is just terrible. He's a famous YouTuber. I don't know if he streams, but he's dog shit. Also, on my favorite, I'm putting EW Network on YouTube. EW Network's actually the fucking bomb.
EW Network. Let's see. What was that guy's name?
You can Ali A's dog shit. EW Network or Etika's fucking really good. Etika's so fucking good on YouTube, dude.
Okay, I got 2 really quick. I got it's 2 people that I really fucking hate on. Okay, one person I really like, XQC, Overwatch guy. He's pretty big.
Yeah.
He's pretty well known. Smaller one, COD streamer / like he does play Fortnite a little bit. Exposed Live. He's really funny to watch. Like super funny. People I hate. I have to say Gross Score. I just can't stand watching his stuff because it's just like, or whenever I see him on Twitch fails, like, I don't know. Just never liked him, honestly. I've never been a fan of that. Okay, this is kind of unbiased. Sorry, not unbiased. This is kind of like, no one would really think this because everyone has been liking these streams. But like, all these content creators that are all like getting together and like, doing all this content shit together, minus Ice Poseidon's RV, because that's actually really fun to watch. But like the Soda Poppin', like NMP, Alec Ledford or whatever his name is, like all those people that get together and like train wrecks and stuff.
Yeah.
Most of that content is so boring, honestly.
I like it when they do go out somewhere and do actual shit.
When they go out and do stuff, it's cool. And like they did like a cookout and stuff, like that was pretty cool. But like all the other, it's not that exciting.
Literally, what's happening
like,
right now, like.
Well, what do they do?
Well, besides retarded ass fucking drama on Twitch, like.
Yeah. Like,
bi-weekly to quarterly, like quarter year. I think that's just dog shit. They need to squash that. People love it. Like, I'm checking right now. It's still going on. It peaked at 16k, and Mitch is still at 13k right now, though. Like, it's obvious to say that makes content. So, like, why wouldn't you do it? But at the same time, if it's genuine, it's just aids to put on stream. There's a business aspect to Twitch. Like, That Twitch, by the way, is completely not fucking doing. They're not being professional. But there's a business part to Twitch, and then there's like a separate part where it's your fucking personal life, and it intersects too
Twitch
much.
And Twitch back then, like, man, those were the days. Like when I'd be watching Soda Poppin', like the days of early, like.
Soda Poppin's great too,
right
honestly.
Right before Mop came out, like maybe Burning Crusade and Cataclysm, I would watch Soda Poppin', and like.
I still watch him. He's fantastic.
Those were the best days. Like I still watch his stuff now. It's just not the same because he doesn't really play WoW, and I was like a big WoW guy, but back then. But.
Plus, I never sub, so I can't talk. I never sub to anybody. I only sub to Nick.
Fucking fake fan, man.
Yeah, fake fan.
I'm not spending fucking $5 for some emotes that I barely type.
I was subscribed to XQC for a little bit and Exposed. I was subbed, but then I fucking so he gets really triggered Exposed. So I was calling him fucking. They call him Beaver Boy because he has buck teeth, and I called him Beaver Boy too many times. Now I'm permanent battle.
Is he from FaZe Clan? Exposed?
No, he streams under Team Caliber. You know that COD team?
Yeah. So, someone from FaZe Clan got banned on Twitch for saying raccoon.
Actually,
well,
this is
more
also
than that.
people probably won't agree with me, but COD streams are actually really fun when they do like 8s, like when they do 4 versus 4 with like pro players. It's actually really fun to watch.
No, yeah, that category is just dead because it's like a dying game.
Yeah,
soon.
it's COD.
It'll be a dead game soon. Well, it has 6K right now.
Yeah, anything else? Anybody want to add anything else, Beau, Dylan?
Bottom line, Twitch is dog shit because they're fucking double standarding like everybody on the platform and they're not holding themselves accountable for literally the TOS that they write on their own fucking website. Stream on YouTube because it's unsaturated and filled with dog shit kids channels if you want to make it somewhere right now. For real.
Yeah, fuck. In summary, fuck Twitch.
Yeah, I fucking hate that website. I love watching the people on it. The way the business handles themselves is absurd, unprofessional, and just childlike in general.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, I'm trying to think where to go here.
Can talk about predictions for E3 if you want, because that's next week.
Alright, yeah, next week's E3 we'll probably be doing a video on that. I forgot to say that. I don't know if I said that earlier, but we're gonna do an E3 video.
Yeah. Or a stream.
Like an E3 reaction stream video.
We might do a video or stream. We might try it out on YouTube unless I have to compare your internet, but we'll see.
Yeah, YouTube live.
Yeah, but yeah, that's next week. Literally in 7 days, I'm pretty sure. Starting on Tuesday. Some people are saying the 10th. Some people are saying the 12th on the website. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, let's go check. E3's the website's fucking terrible. You actually go check the schedule. It's garbage. It doesn't say fucking anything. It just says, "Yo, come to E3." Fucking yeah, like it says June 12th to 14th is what it says. So that'd be the Tuesday. It'd be exactly 8 days from now.
Check out what's here.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, E3. Basically, we're just gonna talk about our expectations, what we want to see, what we don't want to see, who we think are gonna win. Who we all think are gonna win. Wink, wink. Fucking the Switch is obviously gonna win.
Yeah.
So that's,
yeah.
That and yeah. So let's go for it. What do you guys wanting to see?
I have some. Someone can go. I don't know. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I have some big ass expectations. People say E3 is gonna be dog shit. It's kind of questionable. They're like mixed bag. There's like some fucking conventions in the past where they literally don't even they only invite developers in and no one else, and then they kind of ditched that after it turned into complete shit and almost killed their platform. So it's kind of mixed bag what's gonna happen. Usually, sometimes like shit's crazy. I think this year's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I think Microsoft is either gonna shit the bed really fucking hard if they don't announce 2 Halos. Reason being, one Halo being the shitty one, Halo fucking 6, I think, and then am I freezing? No, I'm good.
No, you're good.
God, fuck this shit, man. I hate Discord. But Halo 6 is gonna be shit, and then they'll say like Halo Reach or Halo 3 remake, hopefully on PC. And I think they're also gonna say Gears of War remake or the new Gears of War on PC. I think they're gonna start transitioning out of console. And start switching to PC because Xbox is taking a fucking tank right now.
Dude, I want that so fucking bad. Like, that was my game back in the day.
Gears of War 2 is just Bob. I fucking love that. PS4, they don't need to change a thing. They'll just announce games. Say maybe a new PS5 is going to get announced in 2 years. Probably won't even tease it. Probably won't even say a thing. But just announce games. They don't need to change a thing. They're the best.
I'm looking for the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I have no clue what that is. They
revealed it. And it seems like it's based on like the movie. Well, it's not based on 300, but it's that sort of era. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it seems actually really fucking cool. So they like released a leak and like a keychain type of giveaway for that kind of thing, which is like super cool.
And then for Switch
I'm hyped for the Honor surprise.
There's a For Honor surprise.
For Honor.
Well, they're doing they're just featuring it in like the E3 coming up, and since they're going on to the new season, they released a upcoming E3 season trailer to show like what they did in the past, what they did in the present, and then what they're doing in the future. And like it seems like they're adding, like I saw the sword and it was a scimitar, so that's potential. I'm really hoping like possibly in a whole nother faction in and of itself. If it like did, that would change the game.
Yeah, because they've only had 3, right?
Yeah, or it would be like another character subset, which would still be just as good. It would just change the meta of the game significantly, which is definitely what that fucking game needs right now.
Yeah. Sorry, keep going, Dill.
And then for Nintendo, you got this fucking bad boy. They might, I think it's too early, they might talk about a revision happening for this bad boy soon because of the whole hacking scene. Because that's literally you cannot unhack this with a patch. It's like fucking fully hackable now. They'll talk about a shit ton of their games. They'll announce some new characters for Smash, the new Smash sequel. There'll be Fire Emblem trailer. There'll be Metroid Prime gameplay or whatever you want to call it. The new Metroid Prime. I don't know what it's called. I think they're gonna talk about Animal Crossing for Switch. They're obviously going to talk about Pokemon because that was announced a few days ago.
Metroid Prime for sure as well.
Yeah, and then other than that, they might just talk about Joy-Cons, new Joy-Con colors coming out. Some accessory shit. Hopefully nothing Labo. I hope they just drop that fucking thing right away. It's good for kids. I think it's so dumb, and it's like it makes sense why they did it because the thing's directed towards kids. And then on the off thing. I'm not sure if it's just like big developers like that for E3 or if it's like Valve's gonna be there, but I hope Valve talks about some shit. They might talk about hardware actually instead of games. They might announce one game and then talk about hardware the entire time. And I think that'd be cool. I think they're way too late for VR. They lost that trend. VR is kind of dying already.
Yeah.
Until it becomes better.
So?
Yeah, it would be cool if they talked about Artifact too, like the card game. Sorry, as a card game person, people are gonna fucking be like, card games are fucking shit. But like, honestly, I think it'd be kind of cool. So.
With VR, hardware's there. Software developers just fucking don't care. It seems like they just rush out VR games when obviously it's gonna take more time to develop the physics mainly, but like so like the software's just not there yet because no AAA developers kind of hopped on it. It's only been like kind of indie developers, and when AAA developers actually hop on it, they just fucking take a big shit on their fucking keyboard and they fucking toss it out there. I don't fucking get it, Bethesda. Why the fuck did you did it twice? You did it better the second time, sure, but like, holy fuck.
Hit him with it!
We're like, man, my fucking god.
McDonald's.
Okay, when you guys come over, I have to have you try Fallout 4 VR on Oculus. I know it's not.
Oh god.
It's so
can we-
fucking bad.
Yo, I want. Okay, please. I want to try. I haven't tried VR yet. I want to fucking try VR, and I want to try that fucking.
I'll give you a
what's that
good
hot-
game. I'll give you a good game to play. Super Hot, because that one's the best one on VR I've
That's what
ever
I
played.
want to. Super hot.
It's
Like, I
so
wanted to play that
fucking good on
motherfucker, so
VR.
I just want to fucking hear super hot because I think that'd be like oh that'd be so just super hot.
Easily my favorite game on VR right now.
Alright, we get it.
That's so good. And then yeah, Bethesda just shipped the bed twice. I don't understand, man.
No, I've been seeing it. Looks good. Fuck Bethesda. I'm looking forward to Fortnite. Those are my words.
Yeah, I'm done with my shit.
I think PS4 will. Yeah, PS4 has a lot of like standalone
Mystery.
titles. So you know, like Days Gone, Days Gone, Death Stranding, the one with the guy from like the new.
Oh yeah, don't talk about
What
that.
the fuck was that game called now? The Last of Us, like the second part. That'll be a big one.
Isn't that? Oh yeah, that's not out yet. Hey.
Last of Us Part 2, yeah, like that'll be like the big one. Final Fantasy VII remake, like that'll get a lot of I'm not a big Final Fantasy person, but apparently that's really. But it just seems like most of the games that like seem like they're Xbox exclusive, they're just garbage. Like Crackdown 3, like who really wants to play that?
Don't shit on Crackdown. Crackdown was so Crackdown 2 is shit. Crackdown 1 though, if they make it anything like that except better, oh my
But it's like
fucking
you think that,
god.
but then you like that's like one of the only exclusives I think they have, like that is just that is just Xboxes. Is that like
Gears?
PS4 has like that Ghost of Tsushima, whatever the fucking like Japanese game, like that looks kind of cool. Like I don't know.
It's because Microsoft doesn't fuck with Japan games whatsoever. Look at any
Or
of their
Spider-Man,
exclusives.
like the Spider-Man game. The Spider-Man game's coming out for PS4 only. Like that game looks unreal.
Well, that makes sense because Sony has rights to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah,
of
I
course,
just
they're
think
not gonna be
that
like.
Microsoft is gonna be so weak, and it's gonna be a battle between fucking it's gonna be a battle between PS4 and Switch.
Microsoft just needs some original ideas that aren't dog shit. They need to like stop working on a bunch of these developers, but like, see, Nintendo does it right. Sony doesn't do it at all. But Microsoft tries to do all these gimmick bullshit things with their fucking, or just make worse software. Look at Windows 10. I fucking hate Microsoft. Like a little bit because they don't give a fuck about their software. They ditch it in a few years and then they like, oh, here's a new version, and then we're not supporting this other version. Makes no sense.
I think too something that's like cool as well is I heard the PS4 is gonna release 3 games before E3 actually happens. So
Ooh,
that'll get people get hyped before E3 actually starts. Like,
Yeah,
get people intrigued. Yeah, like I don't know, just Microsoft doesn't seem like they're doing anything. They're making these games. Like, if you ever watch like those cringy E3 videos of like the previous years, like I love watching those, like the 2017 E3 cringe comp. Holy shit, like it's so fun. That's why I love watching E3, and that's why I can't wait to react, because it's actually so funny to watch the fucking like PS4 fucking like all these reps go up there that have no clue anything about fucking video games. They just have to like fake their shit. Oh, it's so enjoyable.
Look at, like, they should just ditch Xbox and focus on their PC gaming brand, because I know it's hard. People say
Do you
people
guys honestly think that Xbox is gonna like dissolve as a thing or what?
no, but I hope so.
No, but I hope so.
That shit needs to
I don't
die.
think so, but
They need to make everything PC. That's a hard challenge already, though. And then people might say that making a PC gaming storefront sucks ass because Steam's the top. That's not entirely true. GOG, G2A are still thriving for obvious reasons that Steam doesn't do at all. G2A gives you fucking sick as fuck deals that Steam no longer does because they lost their balls. They went missing somewhere. And then GOG does DRM free games for pretty much every fucking game, and that's a big deal to a lot of people.
I don't know. I just hope E3 comes around where it's like enjoyable enough to watch, has its funny, has its good moments, but it also gets people hyped. Like, you know, the last time that people got super hyped for upcoming games was like, I don't know, what was like. Do you even remember a big game that they announced at E3?
Honestly,
Modern Warfare.
Nowadays are
haven't
so
been too
like
excited for a
shitty.
minute.
Modern
I
Warfare
haven't been
2.
too many-
Modern Warfare 2 is my answer for that.
No, like
Yeah.
It's
I
been
feel
a
like whenever
while.
you see, yeah, like I see like when you see new games nowadays, you're like, oh, that looks cool, has good graphics, and then you play it, and then everyone like go on Twitch and like God of War looked really fun to play, but then people play it, and then it like you watch them play, and you're like, I could have fucking, I just saved myself $80 because I just watched someone play it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel, anyways, with like huge name titles. Like you go on Steam and you see like The Raft, and people are playing the fuck out of it on Twitch, but you're still like intrigued to play it, right?
I just need an MMO that's not WoW, that's good, and not Bless Online. I don't know how that game fucking. How do you remove endgame content for a North American version release, and then plan to not
Don't
add
forget,
it?
don't forget, it's $40 as well just to get in.
You say, oh, we removed the endgame content because we wanted to make DLC for the game. That's not the endgame content that we took out. So it's not like fucking you guys over, but it still is. Like it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, I was actually intrigued by Bless, like too. I was actually super excited for it, and then I saw people talking about it and shitting on it. It's like if I had extra money, if someone came to me and said, "Here's $50," I'd probably get it just to play it because I'm a huge like WoW player. Like I played Rift back then, played a lot of like big games like that. But
Yeah.
now it's like I'm literally gonna only play like when vanilla comes out, when they re-release it, and maybe Battle for Azeroth. Like that's it. Will Blizzard do anything at E3? I don't think they really do.
They'll wait till
anything, do they?
BlizzCon. They'll wait till BlizzCon. They
Yeah,
might
yeah,
talk
they
about.
usually
They might
do.
hint stuff, but I never seen them go hard at another convention because they have their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Personally, I haven't like a lot of games in the past couple of years. They haven't intrigued me. Very few. Like like obviously the last one that caught my eye, I'd say, would be the most recent
Oh,
Far Cry 5. And
Yeah, Far Cry 5 is good.
like Far Cry 5 they really cared about. They put the detailing is really good. I appreciate like all of the mechanics and stuff like that. It's a really well made game. And obviously For Honor, because I always fucking talk about that game. But
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't been too excited over many games that have been coming out recently. Like a lot of them have just sort of been like cookie cutter, yeah, it's the same type of thing, or it's just like this way too try hard, overly graphics, like no
Yeah,
story, overly complex. Like I don't know, it just seems it seems like they're trying way too hard.
And that's why I disliked God of War, or that exact reason. It's like you watch original God of War where it's just crazy fucking fucking press the fuck out of your fucking keys and go crazy, and then this new God of War is like, oh, dialogue and story, and then it's like so linear fighting and rolling. It's like, come on, like
Well, that's not.
if you're making a game that got huge and then you
Yeah.
completely changed the way that the fighting is in it, like I don't know, I just not a big thing to me.
The last game I got excited for was Anthem, and guess what they're doing to that fucking game? They fucking pushed it back 6 months to 2BA 2019. And guess what? It's probably gonna get canceled. And then who's fucking running that shit? BioShock's gonna go under. Like that's a fact. Man, if Anthem flops, BioShock's fucking gone. Like, say goodbye to that fucking company. It is not surviving after Anthem.
See, the only game that I'm like super interested in, because I'm a big I don't know if you've heard of the game like The Wasteland. Have you ever heard of that game?
Yeah, Wasteland 1 and 2.
No, actually, I haven't.
Like Wasteland 1 and 2 were
Those
really
are
good.
old games, yeah.
Like old like Fallout 1 kind of style, like survival, like where you control like 4 people and you run around the desert and whatever. There's gonna be a Wasteland 3 coming out, but it was released at like 2017. They had the hint at it, and it's supposed to be coming out next year in 2019, like I think March or something they were saying. So I really hope this game doesn't fucking do like what you said. It comes out, everyone's like, yeah, this is gonna be great, and then all of a sudden, right before it comes out, they just fucking burn it. It's like, I hate that shit. So that's the only game I'm like super looking forward to. Besides that, like, honestly, I'm kind of just good with my Dota and those kind of games, but I guess WoW Vanilla is the biggest thing I'm looking forward to.
I'm waiting for Monster Hunter World on PC, and I guess WoW Vanilla, but I expect that to die out sooner than later.
Probably. Yeah.
Max 6 months.
Max 6 months? Yeah, I think so.
Well, have you seen like Elysium when that first came out? People hit 60 in like a week, and then they get bored of it. And that's that's
most games too.
Wow, with original scaling for XP. which is disgusting. First of all, that shit's
Yeah, it
so
takes
fucking long.
Back then, leveling like fucking having to get ammo for a hunt that like, oh my god.
I went hard and it hit 45 in a week. So like that's what I'm saying. Like maybe the peak of rating. Hopefully people stick around for crazy world PvP because fuck that shit's so much fun. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. People take things.
I think it'll bring it. I think it might stay around longer than 6 months. I think it'll actually be pretty big for a
Maybe.
while. But
Hopefully.
I still think, like you said,
Why
games
not?
nowadays. I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Blizzard's kind of doing it. Blizzard's kind of doing that too, where they're being lazy and not making a new fucking MMO after God knows how long. But I know people love WoW. I'm not saying get rid of WoW. Make items transferable. We've seen shit like this happen before. Keep the original items. Upgrade the fucking models. Expand on it, man. I don't fucking know. Like, come on.
What they did was they catered to the kids, right? They catered it to make it easier, which is it's like anything nowadays, right? You see Overwatch, and there's characters that are like so easy to play and make yourself look pro with an easy character, but then the hard characters, they're hard, but good players can make that character look easy, right? So then what they do is they make the harder characters shit because pros make them look unreal, but then the easy characters are like, oh, you know what, we'll leave you as it is, and then they're OP, right? It's just like anything.
Also, from a technical standpoint, the shit got released in 2004. That engine cannot do much. Like, it can do things, but they've definitely exhausted most or all of the fucking options by now, after 14 years of development. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I think we just gotta wait and see what E3 will bring. Just to pull it back a bit.
We're waiting for Battle of Azeroth anyways. That can fix everything. If it does, whatever. If they make it more PvP oriented, like I know PvPers don't give a fuck about the game because there's no rewards.
What the fuck I want from E3? I want some fucking new. I need a new fucking cooking mama. That's what I fucking need.
I know, right?
I want a new.
There's been a few.
Mama. Like I want Cooking Mama VR. Where the fuck is that?
That would be so good.
Why are we funding this?
There's been a few Cooking Mama games out too, man.
They like stopped making them. They were like my shit. You know how fun it was to like have some little Asian girl yell at me when to flip a piece of meat? And she like, what does she want? And then it just okay.
Yeah, I forgot, like, Fallout 76. Like, Fallout 76 will be... I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. I hope it's good.
Yeah, Fallout 76, I don't know.
I hope it's good. I mean,
nice.
I'll probably like it regardless because I've beaten every Fallout except, like, the original one, but, like... I think it'll be good, so... Gotta wait and see, I guess. But, alright, anything else from E3? I'll go to the next one.
Yeah, that's about it for me. E3, 50-50. Final words from me. Also, we're doing a drinking game for a recording. Every time a Battle Royale game gets... I don't know the rules yet, but every time a Battle Royale game gets announced, we have to finish your drink. Because I think it's going to happen often. Like, too often. And that's the only way E3 can be a huge flop, is if there's an oversaturation of Battle Royale games.
12 Battle Royale games coming out this year.
People are hopping on this shit so fucking hard. Like, current games are making updates. Congratulations to those current games that are making the updates, because that's all it is a fucking game mode that's not hard to implement whatsoever. So good job to anybody doing that and just not making a new fucking game, like being a total douche fucking nozzle for doing that. But yeah, that's about it.
Alright, well I guess since we were talking about Fallout 76 and
Pokemon Battle Royale.
Pokemon stuff. Yeah, that'd be sick.
2020, man. 2020. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, so anyway, since we were talking about like Fallout 76, let's go on to talk about like the new Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Fallout 76. Like let's be real, that name is fucking terrible. Come on. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Like, why can't they just name it like Pokemon
you've seen the trailer, right?
Something.
You've seen the trailer.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I did. I saw the trailer.
Like, they're calling it that because it's compatible with your mobile fucking game. Because they're really pushing the mobile platform. By the way, Nintendo probably has one of the better mobile platforms out there.
Let's Go Eevee is a fucking masterpiece in and of itself. It should be the E3 winner of every category. Are you kidding me?
If they put some crazy shit, I'll be down. Like if it's like more MMO
I was thinking
than
like
anything.
let's switch or something, you know? Like I don't know, like come on, let's go Eevee.
There's
Let's
nearby-
go
Why not like
Pikachu.
Eevee's wonderful wildlife?
There's nearby capabilities too on the Switch, so maybe it's like if you're in an area with someone else with the Switch, you can see them in the world. That'd be fucking cool.
I'm glad that they're keeping it like the same as well. Like they're still keeping it like kind of like the Pokemon Stadium or like I played the fuck out of Sun and Moon, right? So I'm glad they're keeping like the battle sequences somewhat similar as well. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And the way to catch Pokemon looks like it'll
Yeah.
keep you entertained.
I just hope it's not the same shit every time. Like, two main complaints, they need to change it up. Where the fuck can I go underground in that game to fucking dig up fossils, get Pokemon like that? Because that's my favorite shit. Where can I steal flags from people? Secondly, how the fuck is this gonna work when I transfer Pokemons from the start of the fucking game and they're like level 6 fucking billion and I just shit on everybody?
True.
Is there gonna be a point where they're gonna be like, oh, you have to defeat the big four? What do you call them? The final four? I don't fucking know.
The Elite Four.
Yeah, the Elite Four. There we go. I haven't played in that long because it's just been the same shit.
Leaf Clover.
I haven't played since Pearl, like, and I want to come back to it. But like, and then the case is if it is like that. If you do beat the Elite Four and like now you can transfer Pokemon from your Pokemon Go, get your fucking 10 trillion fucking level Pokemon Charizard shiny out of your asshole. Is there gonna be content after that, or is it just gonna be you can trade these online and fucking battle people online and that's it? Because I think there should be tournaments. If anything, there should be actual online tournaments that can give you like I don't know random Pokemon. I don't fucking know.
I think that what they were saying was you're transferring Beau Pokemon, it's gonna go into like a field or like basically what they had in Pokemon Sun and Moon. They had this little thing. It was like Pelago Island or something where like you'd have Pokemon that would like come to your house and shit. I think that's what they're gonna do. So you have like a big back garden. You'll have just like your Pokemon from Pokemon Go back there, so you can like see them all and like interact with them like face to face rather than like going into like the Pokedex and just seeing like I've caught this one, and then pulling them out. But the one thing I said before, when I saw that they had this, there's two things that I said. Like one grime that I had was see that when you're in the cave in the trailer, you can see the Pokemon and they just walk up to it and they catch it. I find that kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's not original. Maybe I just like that. Two, the whole because I like to play with friends and battle friends and shit like that. Like, are they gonna keep the EV system where it's like you certain Pokemon obviously get different stats and stuff like that? I hope they keep that.
Yeah.
And the last thing, are they gonna have a fucking Safari Zone? Because they didn't in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And
Really? Holy fuck.
They better have a fucking Safari Zone because they said Gen 1. It's Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon, I think.
Yeah.
Yo, give me that VR.
Well,
Safari
that's
Zone.
what I hope. There's multiple regions, so you can transfer to multiple regions. Because if it's 1 and 2, because that's like the same with here.
They did say because the Executor, like because there's the Executor from Sun and Moon with a really long fucking giraffe neck, and then there's the small like stumpy, right?
Yeah.
And that did show in the trailer. So I'm assuming they're gonna have like the Pokemon like in Sun and Moon you could have like a Vulpix that was fire and like an ice Vulpix. Right?
Yeah.
Or, like an ice Ninetales and like a fire Ninetales like from the original, just to like switch it up, which I thought was pretty cool. Like in the new Sun and Moon, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I wonder if they'll do that, like what gen they'll have and how the regions will work, which will be pretty sweet. But overall, it sounds like it'll be a fun game. So
Yeah.
The ball thing is probably pretty useless too. Like I don't.
It's just
really
a
care for
gimmick.
that.
Just a gimmick.
I'm not gonna carry my ball around and fucking talk to it and shit. Like that's just weird. But
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean I thought you meant throwing the balls. I was like, that's a gimmick. But that's all. That's another gimmick. I see it as another Joy-Con. If it actually has like all the components of one Joy-Con, like one full one, that would be pretty dope actually. Because then you can fucking have 2 Pokeballs in your fucking hand. It's a different texture. It's a different feel. People, I know for a fact, people mod this one in particular because it's so uncomfortable to use this. Like, it's insanely uncomfortable. So people actually make a bracket, so it's like this, and then the thing's right here. But, so if you can use the Pokeballs like actual Joy-Cons, I'll buy one. That's actually dope. But, if it's a gimmick, then fuck it.
anything else you got, Beau, with your Jigglypuff picture?
Personally, Pokemon Emerald, best fucking Pokemon
Oh, I
game.
know.
But
God, no.
first time I ever played that game, I killed Rayquaza, and I didn't talk to my mom for a week.
You gotta do the soft resets. That's what I did with that.
Yeah, soft reset.
Who is that fucking black ass Pokemon in Pearl with the big ass neck? Because I soft
Harry
restart.
Cruz?
Probably. I don't know. I'll find the picture. Hang on a sec.
Black ass Pokemon.
He has a Pokemon Pearl legendary. He is in a cave. He has a black ass. He's just black ass with a big fucking neck.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know who that is, man. I actually don't.
Yo, you guys should play MMO with me, boys.
I have it.
Why is there no Pokemon VR yet? Give me that.
Dude, Beau, play MMO with me and Dill. That'll be a good video. We can go fishing and shit.
Also, if I can transfer Latios and Latias, I'm fucking ready to go. Oh, it's this fucking dude. Hang on, I'll post it in chat so you guys can see it. And then, Mac, fucking edit in this black ass Pokemon when you can, please.
Yeah, we'll just talk like he's here, you know?
You literally said black ass Pokemon, like at least.
It is. He has wings.
What's up, black ass legendary Pokemon?
Check him out. Check him out. Him.
That black ass guy.
He's not that black. He's like gray. He's gray. My bad. I remember it was a cave. It was fucking dark, alright? But like. Man.
I'll just say.
Arms. Are the wings his arms? Those are some
No,
dumbass arms.
He's a fucking like worm dragon thing.
What do you mean worm dragon?
Is he not? He looks like a dragon and a
He
fucking
doesn't
worm
have
mixed
fucking
together.
arms. What
Yeah,
is-
he's like a centipede. His top half's a centipede, the bottom half's like a fucking, I don't know. There's no animal that has fucking
sent
6
to
legs
suck
like
my
that.
dick. Looks awful. That's a Pokemon design?
Yes. Just go and check the new fucking Pokemon. They're like ice cream and fucking keys.
Yo, I
and,
seen the trash Pokemon. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
There's like a literal trash bag Pokemon. I'm like, you know what? Not like this. Why does it hurt?
Oh,
Anyways, all right, back on track. Okay, so we talked about that. Let's talk about Fallout 76. I think it's gonna
online.
be good. But yeah, you go for it, Dylan. Go for it. You did a little thing on this already, so we'll let you go first.
It's named 76 because it's gonna be based out of your vault. You're not gonna ditch your vault right away. It's gonna be there for your entire game. It's gonna play like that fucking town you made in Fallout 4, except with actual purpose instead of saying, "Hey, there's some more fucking settlers across the map. Go get them so they can be more fucking space for you." That won't happen. It'll actually be worth something. Hopefully the settler thing happens again, but with actual purpose, not just some fucking gay ass side quest. So that's something. They'll probably be like crafting, but like it'll probably be modified to fit like the MMO online thing. It won't be a full MMO. It'll probably be like 5 players.
You know if
yeah.
if the new Fallout 76 is gonna be VR? Question mark.
Probably they'll wait like
Probably.
6 years and then release it when they're out of content or too lazy to make any other game worthwhile, and they'll just fucking shit on their keyboard and toss it out. They won't fix their motion controls. They won't fix the game crashing literally 30 minutes into the game. Not even getting into the fucking vault. It just crashes. How can you make that a $60 fucking game? I don't know, but
Sorry, you said 60? I think you mean 80.
is it 80? Fuck these guys,
Games
man.
nowadays are $80.
I don't want to open my Steam. It might crash my fucking computer. Who knows?
It's like, I'm just gonna turn on the lake real quick.
But like, yeah. So fuck Fallout 4. That VR Fallout 4 is kind of good. It was alright. It was no Fallout 3. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. There'll probably be a better like leveling system. That'll probably be remodified. The stat system's good. Just the perk system will have to be modified, so you can't get everything and anything.
Yeah, I think everything about Fallout 4, the amount of that I've played up until I think I'm like level 35. I kind of just started. I got it for the PS4. I just like it easier on a controller sometimes.
Is it going to be super linear? I don't know. Probably. Knowing Bethesda's track record.
Will be.
The building will become more advanced and more with purpose, especially defending your vault, because your vault's going to get attacked probably.
That'll be fun.
They'll-
But I hope it doesn't turn into some like castle defense game though. That's what I don't know.
I don't think it
Like, I
will.
do like building a fort. I do like building my settlement and whatever, and I do like doing that. But I don't want it to be like turned into like that's what really tanked, in my opinion. Like this is somewhat of
Well,
like an example of that is Assassin's Creed Revelations. For that game, they made this like fucking stupid gimmick about this game about it was like some tower defense where you had to shoot some stuff and build barricades. It was
yeah.
awful. And I hope that when it does come out, it doesn't sort of inherit that characteristic where it just becomes like this lame tower defense. You got to be there constantly, or like you always if you're not there, it gets like super dirty rated. Then it's all broken or something like that. I just don't want there to be a stupid gimmick about it. I want it to
The
be
whole like
classic.
Fallout shelter style where bad things happen in your fucking shelter, you gotta fix it. Yeah, I'm not down for that. I'm not down to play fucking balloon tower defense in a Fallout game.
Like that's what I'm saying. I want the game to focus more on like the expansiveness and like the whole key aspect of what Fallout was, like just be a huge place where you can go look around, do whatever the fuck, and not babysit your settlement.
Dylan, you were saying that this one will be the most like the earliest year for like the fall like in game.
This is what I'm concerned, yeah, because like it's a Bethesda made game. If correct me, it might be Obsidian. They usually go back and forth, but I don't think it was Obsidian. If it's Obsidian, this whole thing's squashed. But if it's Bethesda doing it, the last game between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 was 7-year cycle. This is 3.5 years. It's half the cycle to make a game.
Okay.
And if it's online, if it's a true MMO, it's gonna be shit. Like if it's actual MMO, it'll be shit. If it's like Borderlands, or you can have 4 more players join you, that's acceptable. I think they'll still do a good job then.
That'll be real. Like honestly, I was saying this to Mitch, like the other guy that was for people that aren't here. He was on the other podcast. I was saying to him, how cool would it be to be in the Fallout universe with your friends, right? Like I was saying this way fucking back. Why isn't there a Fallout multiplayer? And to be fair, Elder Scrolls Online that was done like
terribly. That was so
fucking
it was bad.
But doing it like this, where it's like how Borderlands is, because Borderlands is great. Like Borderlands 1, 2, 3, like they've all been pretty good, except like when they started going to outer space and all that garbage. The Borderlands games are great, and playing them with your friends made it even better. Getting loot, like getting games when you're getting loot and you're killing shit and like leveling up, that's fun. I'm glad that Fallout is doing this, because it gives everyone and like with your friends something to do together, because that's how gamers are nowadays, is playing it together makes it better. Basically, it's not even trying to rhyme there, but yeah, like it does,
no, 100%.
Right? So I think it'll be good. I don't know if the game will be great. I think it'll be okay. I don't know how they'll do the multiplayer, but the way that I'm thinking is just like Borderlands. It'll be polished. I don't know if it'll beat like New Vegas or Fallout 3 even, like, because those games were like super well done, and they were in that era where games didn't have the best graphics, but they had the best shooting mechanics, dialogue, all that stuff was really good. But Fallout 4 kind of fell short with its character development and stuff. But I think it'll still be good. But yeah, anything else you guys want to finish up?
No, that's about it. You'll probably see Fallout 3 stuff. You'll probably see Fallout 3 stuff too. Just saying. It's in Virginia.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's it.
All right.
Wait, did Beau say his stuff?
Oh, sorry, Beau. I didn't.
No, yeah, I got my piece in about all that, and I hope they don't mess it up. I hope that they keep consistent. They keep the things that actually worked with the previous Fallout games, tweak some of the things that maybe didn't work, and really keep their roots in the upcoming game. And yeah,
I agree.
Pizza.
Oh, for sure. All right, so the last I have two. There's two more things that I want to get through here. Was a game that you wish had a bigger esports scene, or a game that doesn't currently have an esports scene, that you would like to come up, or to get rid of all these stupid fucking battle royale, PUBG, Fortnite, esports games, and taking over.
Okay.
Do you want to know what game I want to have a better fucking?
I already know.
For Honor.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I have 2 games and 2 games I will rant about. Okay, TF2 and For Honor. Here's
TF2
my
is getting
rationale.
bigger too.
I know that's
Tiny
what I like
bit.
about it. But my whole thing about like TF2, I want it to grow in the sense of how it used to be. I don't want it to grow into this big, like, really dumb mainstream, pussy version of the game. I want it to be the classic, like, play sixes or do something like that, or play like regular payloads and things. It was such a classic, good, skill-based, fun game that took high level of coordination or no coordination at all, and you can be an absolute idiot. Like, no, I just in general, it was a good, well-rounded game that I'm really sad that died, because the competitive community among that whole thing was like crazy close and like crazy expansive. Like, it was overall, I'd say it was one of the friendliest out of the competitive communities. Like, everyone was absolutely like shit. Like, everyone was an absolute dickhead, but they were at least nice enough to like show you different tips or tricks, different callouts, different ways of doing things. And it was actually a really good community, but then it died off out of like nowhere, which was so depressing. And I used to be huge into it. And I think that game in particular really needs to make a hard comeback. And it would really blow, I think, a lot of the games and upcoming games out of the water in terms of skill-based competitive gaming. And I think it has like crazy potential, just in like even just like as looking as like a job standpoint. I think it has a lot of potential for upcoming players and like a lot of potential for real fun gameplay instead of like fucking sports Fortnite. And like, as for Honor, I seen the competitive scene right now. Awful, garbage. Everyone who's like plays professionally right now is, in my opinion, it's just awful. I hate how they set it up. I hate the, like, yeah, it's standard dueling and it's standard everything like that, but I think they do need to add some sort of like bigger circuit type version, or do sort of like, I don't know, you'd have to implement just something to like jazz it up a bit, or add a different type thing. Do it in teams where it's like, you have 3 guys, the other guy's 3 guys, and then you do it in like a dueling system. So then everyone's reliant on everyone. I know that, like, what should we call it? Doesn't Smash Bros have something like that? Where it's like you'll play, it'll be like,
like crew battles.
Yeah,
like
crew battles. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think they should have crew battles for Honor. I think that would be really expansive in the community, really well with the type of gameplay that it actually is. And no, yeah, I that game and TF2 100% don't pop off competitive community.
With Smash Bros, though, it's not implemented through software, and that's the issue. It's all like
It's
social.
all created
It's all
by them,
social.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
never.
you just gotta like do but I think if For Honor actually implemented the, like, I don't know, it'd be a cool tournament type software. Like, they have something like it right now, very early stages, very new. But I think like later on, once they tweak the characters to be more, well-rounded, then I fully believe they can like own and focus on their competitive corner of that game. And then once they get that, I think For Honor can honestly become like massive in the game, because it is strictly skill based. It is strictly prediction based. It is like the perfect game for competitive gameplay, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think like that's the thing, right? Is people want to get interested in new games, or people get interested into games that have that esports platform in it. Like you're saying, if some people are like, oh well, this game is kind of just like a casual fun game, but for yourself, right, you're into fucking this game, like, oh, this is really fun, I want to be the best, to like do as best as I can, right? For a lot of people, other people are like that, like if you take HOTS for example, like our HOTS team, like obviously we're not professional, but like we enjoy the game, and it doesn't really get it the recognition that sometimes like we feel like it deserves, because it's kind of more like a tier 3 MOBA in that case, behind like League and Dota, which, to be fair, like League and Dota have been around for like longer. They're a lot more precise. different game styles, but you know, it's just Blizzard not doing what they can to make it sports-y enough. But I mean, it's the thing nowadays is there's so many esports titles, there's so many things that can get you into the esports scene in terms of games that come out. It's tough where you draw the line with the whole, you know, Fortnite being an esports game and all these other fucking games wanting to be esportsy, but
Yeah, I
I
think there
agree
needs to
with
be a
you.
hard line.
There's skill involved. You need to know how to do certain things at certain times. It's essentially like if you take Pokken tournament, right? It's like Pokken tournament. That's how I see For Honor. In a different style, a different element, it's Pokken tournament, just in like a more medieval, like more
Hack and slash.
you know what I mean? Hack and
Yeah.
slash, yeah, hack and slash kind of fighting. It's like if you took like you could basically put that in like a FGC element of things, right?
Mhm.
Like it's essentially what it is. It's just a little like more third person, more
I find, yeah, I
a
don't
different
know.
style of third person, you could say.
In general, for competitive gaming, like just going back on that, is even if it does have like, you know, the actual fun aspect of the game, or like the whimsical or the luck or the chance part of the game, I still think that the skill aspect outweigh it more. Like you shouldn't, I don't think you should be able to win a game based on some critical hit that you got randomly, or some super drop that gave you, like, you know, golden armor with a giant sniper. I just think that there should be a line, a hard fucking.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, yeah, like when it comes to that whole chance, like, you get the best drop, like you get an advantage right off the bat. It's just like, it's not.
Yeah, it's like, at what point do you stop playing? At what point does it become like, you know, God's will that you get some garbage drop, and then yeah, you work with your meat. Technically, yes, you could call it a skill.
Oh no! Sorry.
No shit.
Sorry.
For myself,
I fucking pressed a hotkey. I fucking pressed a hotkey.
For me, when it comes to esports titles, I want something strategic. You know, I want something that's not. It's not Hearthstone, where it has those elements of luck or those elements of chance. And I get those are card games in a nutshell, right? That's going to be in any game. But something that is strategic enough to be professional. So I'm going to run some games down, and I'm just going to point out maybe why. So
Yu-Gi-Oh?
The new upcoming Artifact, yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh is exciting. Like, even as weird or weeby as it sounds, it looks fun to play.
You just need a fetch. You need a wow factor. Wow, like with fucking Hearthstone, it's the equivalent of touching assholes. Because you're just fucking banging cards together. And then, like, which one crumples up faster or loses? Like, it's just fucking retarded. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, like you're saying, it's like that, and that's why like Artifact. I hope they make Artifact a card game that's actually decent. I wish there was another strategic game like StarCraft 2, like Brood Wars when it got remastered like a few months back.
Yeah.
It was kind of big for maybe a month, maybe 2 months, but it never went anywhere. But it's like, I honestly, like last year there was the Pokemon Sun and Moon like tournament that was on Twitch. Like it was during Pokemon the anniversary or whatever. They do like a tournament each year. But like watching that and watching people like play Sun and Moon against each other is actually fun. Like there's a YouTuber that I follow. I actually can't remember his name. I kind of just check in and out on his channel. He plays Pokemon Sun and Moon like weekly tournaments, like how we do NGS odds. He does that for Sun and Moon, and that looks fun, you know. It looks strategic. It also has an element of surprise as well. So
we might have to hold the phone here real quick. 1 second. Massive E3 leak. So this is breaking news, boys. There might be a mass.
For what?
Is this today? This was 2 days ago. There's rumors of a huge fucking leak that had just happened. Maybe it's 2 days ago. Never mind. If it was just now, I was like, fuck.
Rumors so far every E3. Anyways, yeah,
Bioshock.
that's what I would say. I'd say I hope Artifact is good. Just to finish my thing, I hope Artifact is good. That Valve actually makes it like a decent card game because I'm gonna play the fuck out of it regardless.
Whoa.
Make a new fucking StarCraft like game and make it fucking good and make it strategic and make it like fuck. Who cares about campaigns? Who gives a shit about campaigns and shit? Make a fucking eSports game. Yeah, let's go. Like, let's get a game like StarCraft out there.
Whoa.
That and fucking Pokemon Sun and Moon or a Pokemon game. Maybe this new fucking Pokemon can have a pro scene. Let's get that shit out there. Let's fucking go.
That'd be gangsta.
Also, FGC. I wish FGC games were more popular, but that's another story.
There's a fucking SOCOM that's rumored to be announced. What?
Really?
So yeah,
SOCOM?
yeah,
I
that.
haven't heard of a SOCOM game so long.
Yeah, holy shit. Never mind.
E3 2018 rumors. Hitman 2 is leaked. Wait, isn't there like
Let-
Hitman like 9 now?
Let's not talk about this that quick. Let's just go through the list real quick, and then because we already
Alright,
talked
go
about
for
it. This is only for PlayStation 3. Ghosts of some shit. Medieval, if you guys remember that. Do you guys remember Medieval from PS1 with the guy with the fucking skull head, one eyeball?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
that game was dope.
Apparently, there's it doesn't even say remastered. It just says Medieval. So, that might be just a brand new fucking sequel if that's the case. PlayStation Party, no one gives a fuck. Spyro Trilogy, everyone knew that. Spider-Man, everyone knew that.
That is gonna be gangsta.
Some random fucking thing I can't say. Resi 2 remake, that would be fucking cool. Devil May Cry 3, Final Fantasy 7, Kingdom Hearts 3. I think everybody's knew about that. We forgot. This is the one that blew me, like fucking blew my mind. Bioshock Resurgence, PSVR mode. What the fuck is that? Bloodborne 2. We all knew that was a thing. Death Standing. That's not coming out till 2019, anyways. Last of Us 2, we knew that. PUBG, who gives a fuck? Broken ass game. Developers don't care. And SOCOM.
I see here too. There's also a leak on, or this is just rumors. So don't fucking freak out if this does or doesn't happen. Star Fox is getting a racing game.
Yes.
N64 Classic Edition.
I've
is
heard about
possibly
that.
Going to be announced.
I could see
what is
the
it?
games being
What is it?
added. Like, it's like, oh yeah, because they've
Yeah.
done that with since GBA. Honestly, they've done that.
Gears of War 5. Everyone knew that. Borderlands getting PS4, Xbox One, and PC re-release. Okay. And what was the other one that I saw?
Star
Oh,
Fox.
This
Grand
is the
Prix.
big one, boys. Fortnite coming to Nintendo Switch.
It better be.
actually-
It better be crossplay. If it's crossplay, if it's not crossplay, it's dog shit. For real.
Nintendo Switch port of Fortnite doesn't specify. Blah blah blah.
It needs to be crossplay.
Yeah.
It needs to be crossplay for it to be good. But I'm not. I'll probably download it on the Switch, to be honest with you. That's where I'll put my Fortnite game on. Is
This E3 might be good. So yeah, if we could we'll all figure out a day. We'll all go through this. But
I might be in Gimli, but if it's during the week, I'm good. If not,
I think that's all the question. Or what I was gonna do for the last thing was, gonna do 10 questions with Beau real quick, just because he's kind of he's not really a guest because he's on position 1, but we'll treat you as the guest today, Beau,
Hey,
and I'm gonna
hit me
do
with 10 questions, baby.
10 really quick questions. Okay, you have 10 seconds to answer.
I'm gonna hit you with quick ass answers.
Yeah, you got 10 fucking seconds to
Alright.
answer each question. Okay, you ready?
Give me shit.
Okay. Most anticipated video game release of this year.
Of this year, Fallout
Yeah.
76.
Okay. Favorite movie.
Brother Bear.
Favorite esports team.
I'd have to say, I consider Position 1 sports team.
Alright. Cop out answer.
We play
Cop
Cooking
out answer.
Mama. Yo, we play
Alright.
Cooking Mama.
Yeah, cop out answer, but I'll accept it. Favorite actor or actress.
Favorite actor Antonio Banderas. Favorite actress, that lesbian from fucking Avatar.
Okay.
All
I know who you're talking
right.
about. Alright. TF2 or For Honor.
Oh, fuck you, asshole.
That's a good one. Holy shit.
TF2. I have like way too many hours on that.
Alright. Which streamer do you hate the most?
Who I hate the most?
Yeah, and you can go specific here. You just can't say you know the words you can't say.
Tell
I-
others.
I don't like Afro Moo. His neck is too thick.
Oh, okay. Favorite streamer.
His next.
My favorite streamer. I'm a cutie pie. I want to suck on his tooth.
Right. All right. That was kind of already. All right. What's the next place you want to travel to?
Next place I want to travel to. I want to go. I want to go to the Philippines. Fuck it. I want to go eat
Philippines. All right. What was your favorite class in school? High school, not college.
a bug. My favorite class in high school.
Yeah.
Guitar, because I like to.
Okay. And this is specifically for you, Beau. What do you put in your ramen?
What do I put in my ramen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker. I don't have 10 seconds of shit, motherfucker. I put spam in that shit. Put eggs. Put green onions, motherfucker. Never put garlic. It's disgusting. Put sriracha, cayenne, a little bit of paprikas, pepper. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. All right. That's 10. All right.
All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, I think that's it for this podcast.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to the boys. This is the squad only podcast today. Maybe we'll try to get JoJo or Mac on the next one. I think that's the plan, or maybe we'll have all five of us.
Yeah.
Before we go, do you want to say anything else, either of you guys?
Catch us on YouTube for streaming. We're no longer gonna be streaming on Twitch. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, check out YouTube.
I'm not spending. Yeah, I can go on about it, but fuck it.
And,
We're gonna. Oh, go ahead.
No, I just like saying and, so then you have to.
Oh, okay, I see. And okay. Yeah, we have a lot of content coming out, so stay tuned. If you like this shit, give it a fucking big ol' fat like. Mac should Mac should just spam the fucking screen with like symbols everywhere.
Yeah, give me them. Put like buttons over my eyes on my.
Hit one right here.
Yo, Mac, put the like on his tongue real quick. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Pause it. Pause the video right here like this. And then just have likes going in my mouth, no?
In and out of his mouth.
If we ever become big, that's getting a
before
meme
we
to
go
shit.
back, just to go over it again, we have a lot of videos coming up soon. We're gonna do some IRL stuff in the future. We have our upcoming video coming today, Donkey Kong video from Dylan.
Yeah.
We will be doing an E3 reaction video / live stream on YouTube. So I'll message that out on Facebook. I'll tweet it out. We have a Japan vlog from me and Nikki that's coming out. It has to be edited, so that'll probably be later down the road, but that's in place as well. The tournament that I mentioned as well, I'll have to make a big post about that. This is kind of all stuff down the road, maybe in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, end of June-ish. But for right now, the next things that's coming up is Dylan's video, and then we have an E3 reaction video. So we'll get all this shit ready to go. And shout out to Mac again for doing the cool banner, great media, for helping us out with everything and being a cool sponsor for us. Check them out as well. And if you want to watch the stream for us playing NGS, I will link that as well. So all right, that's it for everything.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Beau.
Alright.
That's me.
Thank you. Don't eat too much ramen, boys.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh.
Fucking Boogaloo Mr. Goo here with a brand new diaper review.
Oh, it's probably because I'm fucking watching.
I think Dill's having some cam issues here.
I can hear you guys. Oh, I think we're good. It's because I checked out I'm a Cutie Pie real quick and it shit. By the way, my internet got degraded again. It got.
Yo, put this in the bloops, boys.
Okay.
Put this in the bloops.
Fuck this internet.
Mac, if you see this, put this shit in the blooper.
Oh my fucking god, guys. Oh,
What?
I didn't fucking record any of this. I fucked up.
What?
I fucked up, boys. No, I'm just fucking with you. Peace out, boys!
Oh,